truly a natural but perfect looking brow. Like it just looks like you grew more brow hair, and it's beautifully shaped. You are going to get not only the perfect brow powder called the Back2Brow brow powder, but you're also going to get the brush that Rosemary designed to be very different actually than other brow brushes. If you notice, that's the spoolie end, but we're going to talk about this brush because it's a very, very different kind of brush. If purchased separately, it would be $53. The powder itself would be $29. The brush would be $24. We just got this back in stock as well, and we have 3 colors for you. We have a light. And who is the light for, Rosemary?
The light is for the gray-haired ladies can wear it, and also for girls that have freckles and they don't want to wear too dark of a brow.
Okay, so gray hairs
and blondes.
Okay, gray hair, blonde hair. In the center right here, this is the medium.
Yep. The medium is for your typical brown-haired girls. There's a little hint of warmth to it, so the redheads can use it also.
Nice. And then we have the dark. And that's for true brunettes, right? And
yes.
Like darker hair, black hair.
And the deeper tone girls.
Gotcha. Okay, great. All right. So you did a couple things very differently. Not only is the product itself very different, the brush is completely different than any brow brush I've ever used.
Yeah, because I designed this. Because that angle brush has to go.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
in other words, she didn't just say to the factory, okay, I like that shape, let me put my name on it. You designed this from top to bottom.
Yeah. It's so funny because when I did it, I said I want it rounded on the side so you can't do a squared off brow. Squared off brows make you look harsh and stern. Mostly as you get older, you want that brow to lift and not to come in boxy. And I also wanted it to be well rounded so it didn't square off, but it also had to be very firm because what that's doing is it's moving the eyebrows out of the way so you can get in there to paint the color. There's also I took a hammer, I did a videotape of how thin I wanted it by hammering that thin and sent it to the lab, and they hammered it. You can see it's a hammer mark in there so that it would be really thin so I could do the little tail here very easily like that.
Sounds like you were teaching the factory how to create a brow brush.
Well, yeah, and look at how that just took 2 seconds with this brush. Wow. Not only that, I'm going to just show you. I'm going to show you.
Let's start on Cheryl. So
on Cheryl, yes.
So you were telling me that, first of all, it's very long wear, so you'll get all day with this. But you wanted this to look like hair, and you were saying that a lot of brow products were too matte and dry looking.
Yes. So what I did, I had a little hint of luminosity in there, just so, if you look at our hair, it's got shine to it. Well, not all of us, but most of us. Oh, quick hair conditioner. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to put a little conditioner in this so that it would have that little hint of luminosity in the hair and make it look not so matte and so stale, you know? So I had that little hint so when the light hits it, it just doesn't look dry.
I really do think, well, the formula is beautiful, but I think having this special brush does so much of the work for us. Oh, what are you doing? I'm getting a new hint.
To be perfectly honest, I thought, well, I'll just take this color since it's so multi-use here. I'm doing a little bit of a smoky liner here in the darker color. And I'm just showing people how versatile this product is. And it's giving a little bit of a sexy smudge around her eye without being like a hard line like a cat eye. And I also use it on my eyelids. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, look how beautiful that looks.
Pretty.
And it's with the same product. It stays really long.
Same product, it's the same brush.
Yeah. So you're getting like a triple whammy in here. Not only that, these can also be used as a little bit of contour for the deeper tone girls. And on the light one, which is, I'm so sorry, guys, the light one, I like to use as a contour on myself.
Oh, interesting.
Because you know why? Because this looks like a shadow, like on your face. I don't understand why contours are like, you know, funny colors like orange and too brown or too gray. And I'll take this and I'll just slightly, just do a little angle. You can see there's a little bit already on there, and just angle that in to get that slight little hint of
oh my gosh,
contour. Really easy to do.
It really works.
Yeah.
I would have never.
And it looks the same color as the shadow here. We're not getting this orange there, or red, or weird color of gray.
Every time she comes, I learn something.
Yes.
Or 5 things. That's okay. That's really good to know. Now, as far as the powder itself, though, with that little bit of luminosity in there, it does look like natural hair.
Yeah.
And also, you made sure this was long wear.
Yes.
So here are your 3 colors. Now, if you do want this light for gray hair, blonde hair, it is by far the most popular. There are only 800 remaining, and then it will be gone. This is the medium. Medium is for anyone with like light brown to, medium brown hair. And then we also have the dark, and that's going to be for true brunettes. If you have black hair, there you go. And you can see even in the pan, you won't see any like sparkle or glitter or shimmer on your brow, certainly, but you can see even the pan, it looks a little bit different. It looks like your brows are just real hair and well conditioned. So now Maddie, you're putting the light on her, right?
I'm putting the light, actually, yeah, the light is on Maddie, and you'll notice I'm gonna just build it up. Now you can always add water to this. You can do a liner with it, and if you add water, you get slightly darker if you want to get a little bit more impact.
Oh, so you could add water to it for both eyeliner and brow.
Yes.
Oh, and the consistency's still fine after you've added a little water.
Oh yeah, and not only that, because it's a powder, it photographs really well.
Wow.
See, that's why
look at her
I did a
brows.
powder, so they photograph well for photography.
So pretty, so pretty. If you're wondering how her skin also looks like that is our skin tint, and go to QVC items recently on air. You can pick that up, that SPF 50. Still available, customer top rated, and I love